With a cold weekend on the way, this would be a great time to make some hot soup. Evidence is growing that your grandmother was right. Chicken soup is good for you.
That's right. Many of you, of course, know Dr. Zorba-Paster. And in addition to all of his other projects and pursuits, Zorba has a passion for cooking and nutrition. So he invited me over to his house to share a recipe that he says is good for your physical and mental health. And it can help you build resilience, which is something we all need now more than ever.
It's the beginning of the year, it's January, it's cold, the days are getting longer, but we know January and February is a cold time. That's why soup is so important in the wintertime, certainly for us living in Wisconsin.
Dr. Zorba-Paster is a believer in what moms have known through history. Chicken soup is good for the soul. So what is it, do you think, Zorba, about chicken soup? Not literally the soup, but the idea of making chicken soup that is so healing.
It's just healing, doing it. It's emotive. So it's emotional. So it's not the same as going to a restaurant. If you went to a restaurant, you got chicken soup, that's okay. It's the making of chicken soup, it's the warmth, it's the tradition, it's tradition.
Zorba invited me to make a pot of chicken matzo ball soup, a recipe lovingly known as Jewish penicillin.
So it's instead of a noodle, you have this. Now, the nice thing about this, matzo balls are sort of a traditional dish in our house.
Yes.
So whenever I do this, I think of my mother, because she loved doing matzo ball soup, and that's part of cooking at home.
Yeah. Research has shown that soup clears congestion and provides hydration, which can help strengthen immunity. But you've always been a big proponent that food is medicine.
Absolutely. 100%.
Better than taking a pill or anything else.
Your immune system pops up when you have really good food. Your heart system pops up. It reduces your stress. How good could that be?
Right.
It's natural healing. So we have 8 cups of water in here. You have to put in 8 teaspoons.
Okay. What is that?
This is the secret ingredient.
The Paster's secret ingredient.
This is a parsnip, and a parsnip makes the soup sweet.
Is it accurate to say you can actually improve your immune system by
100%.
doing good things for yourself and others?
We know that good eating and good nutrition improves the immune system in a number of ways. You've controlled the vegetables that go in there, so you know it's really good stuff, and that's very important for nutrition. You have another aspect that's important for immunity, the reduction of stress. When we are stressed, we are not as healthy psychologically. When we are not stressed, we are healthier psychologically. And study after study has shown that stress reduces your ability to fight and to work on your immune system.
Oh, right, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Zorba, this looks delicious.
You will see there's a little sweetness to it. Taste
You know what?
the parsnip.
I like the parsnip. When it feels so daunting and overwhelming, it's good to remember little things make a big difference in
You
your
hit
life.
it, right. Well, there's an Elizabeth Wharton quote that I love. In spite of illness, in spite of sorrow, one can live long past the usual date of one's death if one is unafraid of change, insatiable in intellectual curiosity, interested in big things, and happy in small ways.
He is a wise person on top of everything else. If you'd like to try it this weekend, we've posted Dr. Zorba-Paster's recipe on channel3000.com.
Looks delicious, Susan.
I've never put parsnip in chicken soup before in my life, and I always will again. It's really good.
I'm going to call up that recipe, make it this weekend.
Okay.
Thank you, Susan.